So this is Robin Wouters from TechCrunch. I'm here at the Mobile World Congress, and I'm standing here with Ilja Laurs, founder and CEO of GetJar. And you just announced some news. You raised $25 million?
Yes, that's absolutely correct. We raised $25 million from Tiger Global Management Fund.
And Excel Partners also participated, right?
Well, they are the usual friends. They did the Series A, Series B, so they are really supportive of our vision.
Nice. So how much have you raised in total?
I think it makes a total of 42 million.
42 million?
Yes.
So why the need for extra capital? Why now?
Well, as you observe, the application space is becoming very hot. So there are big players in that game, Google, Apple, and Nokia announced an interesting partnership with Windows, and so on. So the stakes are really rising. On the other hand, we certainly see our mission of changing a lot of things in the application space. What we want to do is to create a platform that would make the whole application space same open, neutral, and tax-free as the internet is, because we take internet as the best possible model for all the businesses on top of that. And we observe that all the existing app stores are really going the closed directions, and say philosophically we are against that trend. And we want to build an alternative platform that would span across all platforms, all carriers, all devices, even beyond the phones someday. So building a platform is a very, very technically challenging task. So apparently we need all the resources that we can get to execute well on that mission.
Right. Okay, so we've seen a lot of application stores pop up in 2010. I think there are going to be much more in 2011 still. How do you compete with all the carrier-led application stores, the neutral application stores, the country-specific stores? Like, how do you see this proliferation of mobile application stores?
Well, I think that since all of these app stores that you mentioned were announced 2-3 years ago, the dust has already settled in that space.
Right.
So we see carriers really not getting too much traction with their app stores. And if you look at the top 5 app stores, apparently this will be iTunes, GetJar, Google Android Marketplace, BlackBerry App World, Nokia Ovi. These are all non-carrier app stores. So it would be relatively safe to say that by now we realize that the real players in that game are these top 5s. And although there are dozens of app stores that have been announced in the last 2-3 years, are really not getting at this moment too much traction. And again, our play in that game is very simple. We want to be the open app store. And if you look at all other 4 players, again, they are not promising, they're not delivering these values that we promise to the industry. Open, neutral, tax-free. So this is how we're going to compete with the other app stores. Great.
So we did an interview 2 years ago at the Mobile World Congress, I think.
Yes.
At least Mobile 2.0 Europe it was, actually. You've grown a lot since then. Can you share some numbers in terms of employees right now? How many downloads? How many applications are on the platform?
Yes, absolutely. So today we are a community of over 300,000 developers. So of which 50,000 developers we actually consider to be the core of the mobile industry today. And we distribute over 85,000 applications across all existing platforms.
85,000?
Over 85,000 applications on all existing platforms, from iPhone to Android to BlackBerry, Symbian, Nokia, Windows Mobile, anything that exists today on the phone market. And our company tripled in size last year. In terms of downloads, it quadrupled in the last year, and end of the last year we crossed 100 million downloads a month mark. Wow. So making it a total of 1.5 billion downloads in total. And as you know, having a downloads number over 1 billion, only one other app store outside GetJar has been able to announce to date. And you might have an idea who that one is.
The Big Apple, the one that's not here at the Congress. So you mentioned the Nokia-Microsoft partnership. What do you think about? Will it impact your business at all?
Directly, no. Indirectly, yes. And I think it's a very, very healthy deal and healthy news for the whole of the industry, because it creates a very, very strong third runner. Individually, separately, Windows and Nokia were not getting the level of traction necessary to compete with the OS and Android. Together, they might have a chance. Although, I'm slightly surprised to hear that Nokia actually decided to go and embrace Windows, because initially I thought that a stronger move for Nokia would actually be embracing Android. investing into UI, making a very unique, very differentiated Nokia UI on top of Android, and then at some stage forking the platform when they have the muscles and they have the loyalty of the customers, and owning the platform. I thought that would be a scenario given the historical decisions made by Nokia. But as you know, last Friday the announcement all differently. Still, I'm very supportive of that alliance.
Really? Okay, interesting. Anything else you want to share?
Well, apparently we are extremely happy to get additional resources. So our promise to the industry is to continue technically innovate. And once again, our mission in the application space is to make it as open, neutral, and tax-free as the internet is.
Awesome. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you.